Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taya and today we're talking about Coral Island. This game has been in production and in early release for over a year now, and I'm just playing it for the first time now because recently version 1 was released on Xbox, PS5, and Steam. Next year it will be released on Switch, but I personally had my first experience playing this game on Steam, and I bought it for about $40 Canadian. It was a little bit over with tax. So I will share some slight spoilers later in the video, but I'll give you a heads up when I get there so you can choose to skip over them if you want. But until then, we're gonna stay away from spoilers. For starters, right off the bat, I really enjoyed playing this game. I thought it was charming and like engrossing. When I usually start playing a new game that I get really excited about, I often describe it as being addicted to that game. This was a little bit of a different experience. I feel captivated. I'm invested. I'm curious about the storyline and I want to get to know the characters and their individual motivations. I don't feel rushed or like there isn't enough time to do all these things in the game. There are so many things that I can and want to do in this game, so I do genuinely feel overwhelmed, but like in a good way. I can spend all day talking to the dogs in the rescue center and like picking up trash on the shoreline if I feel like it, you know what I mean? So I didn't feel like each day was like gonna be a wasted opportunity if I didn't make absolutely the most of it, which can happen in these kinds of games. So here are the top 10 things that I love about this game just from my first 4.5 hours of playthrough. Number 1 is the settings. There are 2 settings in particular in this game that are game changers, and I think every similar game in this genre going forward should have these. First is the ability to slow down the speed of time passing. That is incredible. For everyone who feels pressured by a game's time clock running super quickly, you don't have to be worried about that as much in this game. If you stay up too late, it's gonna warn you, say it's getting late. But at the longest, you can set the day, one single day, to take around 40 minutes in this game, which I think is plenty of time to do everything that you want without feeling rushed. And at the shortest, you can set it to around 15-20 minutes. The other setting that I really like is the ability to skip the intro scenes. I didn't use this, but I did see it, and I thought that that's a lovely thing to do. As someone who plays quite a bit of Animal Crossing and has restarted the game many times to play over and do different things within the game, I feel like that is amazing and so thoughtful. Item number 2 is the inventory system, and this might be because I've never played a farming sim on a PC, but I thought the way that they used the inventory screen and the way that it was laid out and all the tools like being able to sort your inventory, being able to craft from your inventory, that's huge. I really like all the menu views, getting a little bit more information on the character. So I would say the second thing that I really loved about this game is just like the menu layout and the ease of navigation through all the different things you got to keep organized. I have to say that none of these are in order either. So this is just as they came to my mind as I was writing them down and not ranked in any way. But number 3 is the ability to interact with animals. Okay. Oh, a kitty! Can I talk to the kitty? I can. Oh! Oh! Getting to talk with cats and dogs and see their little illustrations. It's just so cute and it's so different and it's so special, and I could do it all day. I really love talking with the animals and just seeing their little illustrations. And as you get to know the animals, some of the dialogue there changes too as well. So that's super cute. And I'm excited to see how that part of the story progresses because they're really adorable. Number 4 has 3 parts. I love the ecological aspect of this game. So firstly, when clearing trash from around your farm or on the shoreline, or even rummaging through people's garbage cans, you can find treasure. You can actually find treasure chests, or you can find items in the trash but as you're cleaning it up. The second one with ecology related stuff is that the trash can be used in crafting recipes. So that is super interesting, and I know that's not terribly new, but there are a lot of recipes for trash because there's a lot of trash to clean up because of this ecological mindset in the game. The third point on ecology is that I did come across an abandoned recycling center. So I feel like that's very interesting and intriguing. It was not functional when I first ran into it in the game, but I'm excited to see where that storyline goes and get that recycling center open to see what I can do with it. Number 5 on this list is the beautiful illustrations. Emma, look at her taco! Look at her taco thing! She must work at the taco truck! Oh my gosh, I don't know why that makes me so happy. Look at this person's making bread over here! I'm dead, I'm dying. I would say the graphics in this game alone and all of the illustration throughout, not just the character illustrations, which are stunning and beautiful, but the illustrations for inventory items. Each furniture item that you see in the store has the companion illustration. It's so well done and masterful. As somebody who went to school for illustration, that is an area of the game that I very much appreciate. Number 6 is the excellent character dialogue. So not only are you looking at these beautiful character illustrations, the dialogue varies based on their relationship with you. Their individual personality shines through in their dialogue, which I absolutely adore. Number 7 is the television shows. I don't know why this was such a delight and such a thing for me to get invested in, but when you get a television, when you upgrade your house, the television has the Weather Channel with a custom cute little illustration there, and also television shows like nature shows and gardening shows and shows about foraging and soap operas and reality television. And I was blown away by actually how robust these stories were. They take you a couple minutes to go through some of them, and it just is a really nice little Easter egg there. Number 8 is the character customization. It was pretty versatile, and there's even more to be had when you consider the clothing aspect, which I could not afford at the time of filming this because I think I have to just grind in the game, do a little bit more to get to the point where I can afford to buy cute clothing. But there are a lot of hairstyles available. You can customize eye color, skin tone, body type, all of that. And I'm excited to get some cute clothes when I have money. Her hair is so long. I could never. This is my dream life. Why would I not have my dream hair in my dream life? Number 9 is the furniture sets. And there are a few. There are several for indoor furniture and outdoor furniture at the store. Excuse me? And they give you a little demo of what it looks like with all the items together? Shut up. Look at this cabin rug. I am going to cry. I love this one. I want my whole house to be this, like in real life. And I just can't wait till I have money to be able to make my farm look super, super cute. So the decorating, I am just like frothing to get into once I get like a bunch of money on the game, which gives me an incentive and a desire to play because I'm saving up to like really decorate, and also gives me the feeling that even once you're through like the main storyline, you'll still continue to have fun with this game decorating. I will, at least. I am obsessed. Also, I may or may not have stumbled across a couple of videos of people who have already decorated their farms, and I feel overwhelmed, but I feel excited and I want to make my farm as cute as possible. Number 10, the base map that you start out with is huge. I never felt like I was lacking in things to do and places to go and seeing new areas of the map as I was playing. And I am very excited to play more and to unlock even more areas. Okay. So that was my 10 favorite things, which turned into more like probably 15 or 16 favorite things. The downside is that this game is very similar to Stardew Valley and has a lot of the common tropes that other games in this genre have. Farming, bug catching, mining, relationship building, home upgrades, heck, even down to the television itself and the notice board outside of the main store. It is very similar to Stardew Valley. If you have played Stardew Valley before, you will see similarities throughout the entire game. However, I would argue that not only do I personally love these tropes in these farming sim games, and I love playing Stardew, Coral Island has implemented all of these things perfectly, in my opinion. And they remind me of all the reasons why I love playing farming sims while offering an updated spin on that trope, like a wider selection of television shows that are super entertaining and fun, or they have a new motivation. Instead of like Jojo Mart, there are baddies on the scene with more ecological Smoggies versus Sun Tots motivation, if that makes sense. Something else that I want to say just in general about Coral Island is that it is a farming sim, and a lot of games that even aren't farming sims involve some level of grind, right? I will say though that the grind in this game so far has always felt rewarding and easy. I haven't yet felt that whatever I was grinding towards was too far out of my reach or a chore to accomplish, except perhaps getting money. But even so, when I put my mind to making money, I did actually have quite a profitable day. So it gave me a little bit of that like, oh, look at me go pride, which is always fun when you have that in a game. Upgrade bag! Yes! Yahoo! You can feel your accomplishments of doing anything in this game pay off very quickly, which is nice. Now, at the time of recording this video, the game is not available on Switch, but is planned to release on the Switch in 2024 at some time. I also want to add something here at the end that does have some slight, like tiny little baby early game spoilers, nothing major that's really, I mean, you're gonna get to this stuff like within the first 5 hours of playing the game, so if that bothers you, skip ahead to this timestamp. 3 of my favorite cutscenes happen in the first 4.5 hours of playing the game. Number 1 is when you upgrade your house, which you can do very early. Joko and Dinda will actually come to your house, and there's a very cute scene where they're helping you move your furniture back into the house, and then you're sitting on the floor laughing with them. It is so heartwarming. I was delighted, and it just made me feel so comfy and cozy and like gave me all the dopamine and serotonin or whatever the heck chemicals go into your brain when you feel happy. I felt happy. It was delightful. Next cutscene that I loved that was very early on was the commotion outside of the pufferfish area. So pufferfish is a corporation that's coming and that's saying that they're going to really help Coral Island get back on its feet, but they're an oil drilling company. So there's like a lot of the inhabitants are angry and they're like protesting. But the introduction to the like baddie, genuinely, she's terrifying. When she walked up to me at the end and like said that she knew who I was, terrifying. But in a like, oh my gosh, how can I bring this girl down kind of way. And then next, the cutscene where I was talking with the mayor about the town raiding also just gave me more motivation. Like, this trope of like, the town needs rescuing. How do you get people behind this? Because it's such a common trope. They hooked me, and the storytelling is already so captivating to me that I'm really enticed to see where the rest of the story goes. Overall, I found myself saying just one more day quite a few times in this first playthrough, and if anything I've said here has you interested in this game, I think you should put it on your list. I think you should put it on your wish list or ask for it for a certain holiday coming up soon, because I think it's great. Personally, I am really excited and happy that I bought this game, and I'm looking forward to getting to know more of the story and working on my farm and customizing my character and just being on Coral Island. So I hope this helps you make the decision whether you want to buy this game for yourself or somebody else, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody. Okay, Noah, though? Okay, Noah, though? Okay.